You've probably heard it before. Eggs raise your cholesterol. They're bad for your heart. Eat the whites and throw away the yolks. For decades, this was treated as common sense, and most people never questioned it. But when researchers followed hundreds of thousands of people over years, the data told a completely different story. People who ate eggs regularly didn't have worse heart outcomes. In many cases, they had better ones. The fear around eggs comes from old science that has since been updated. Your body actually produces cholesterol on its own every single day because it needs it to function. When you eat more from food, your body simply makes less. The system adjusts. So what actually happens when you eat 5 eggs every day for 30 days? Today, we're going to walk through the real changes that take place. What shifts in your energy, your brain, and your body when you give it this kind of consistent nutrition? In the first few days, the most noticeable change is usually how you feel around food. The constant cycle of hunger, snacking, and energy crashes starts to calm down. This happens because eggs are one of the most nutrient-dense foods you can eat. Most people consume enough calories but not enough actual nutrition. You can eat plenty and still have cells that are starving for what they need. When your breakfast is mostly refined carbs, your blood sugar spikes and then crashes a few hours later. That crash sends a stress signal to your brain that says eat again, and the cycle repeats. 5 eggs give you around 30 grams of protein and 25 grams of fat, with almost no impact on blood sugar. This combination tells your body that it has real resources. Satiety hormones kick in. The constant background noise of cravings starts to fade. Because your insulin isn't constantly spiking, your body also gets a chance to tap into stored energy. You might not see dramatic changes on the scale in the first week, but many people notice their energy feels more stable, less highs and lows, more steady throughout the day. Around the second week, the changes start to move from your stomach to your head. This is where a nutrient called choline comes into play. Most people have never heard of choline, but your brain depends on it. Choline is what your body uses to produce acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter that controls focus, memory, and mental clarity. If you've ever read the same sentence 3 times without absorbing it, or walked into a room and forgot why, low acetylcholine could be part of the reason. Eggs are one of the richest sources of choline available. 5 eggs give you around 600 to 700 milligrams, which is more than most people get from their entire daily diet. After a week or 2 of consistent intake, you're giving your brain raw material it may have been missing for a long time. The yolks also contain DHA, an omega-3 fat that your brain uses for structure and repair. Your brain is mostly fat. It needs the right kind of fat to keep neurons functioning well. DHA from eggs is highly absorbable and helps maintain the insulation around your neural pathways. On top of that, the orange color in quality egg yolks comes from lutein and zeaxanthin, antioxidants that protect your eyes from blue light damage. You're not just supporting your brain, you're also protecting your vision. By the second half of the month, the benefits move deeper into how your body builds and maintains itself. Protein gets a lot of attention, but what matters isn't just the amount, it's how much your body can actually use. This is called protein utilization. Most protein sources lose a large portion to energy rather than actual tissue building. Whole eggs are different. Studies suggest nearly half the protein goes directly into repairing and building your body, making them one of the most efficient sources available. This is why eating only egg whites misses the point. The white has protein, but the yolk has the nutrients that help your body absorb and use that protein. When you remove the yolk, you lose a big part of what makes eggs effective. Eggs also provide raw materials for hormone production. Cholesterol, which is abundant in yolks, is the starting molecule for hormones like testosterone, estrogen, and cortisol. If you've been avoiding fat and cholesterol for years, your body may not have had enough building blocks to produce hormones at optimal levels. A consistent intake of whole eggs can help restore that balance. Some people notice better energy, improved recovery after exercise, and more stable mood by the end of 30 days. These are signs that your body is finally getting what it needs to build and repair properly. One thing to keep in mind: how you cook your eggs matters more than most people realize. The nutrients in the yolk, especially the fats and antioxidants, are sensitive to high heat. If you cook eggs until the yolk is dry and rubbery, you oxidize those fats and lose some of the vitamins. Oxidized cholesterol is inflammatory. You've taken something healthy and turned it into something your body has to manage. The goal is to keep the yolk soft or creamy. Soft-boiled works well. Poached is excellent. If you prefer scrambled, cook them gently on low heat and take them off while they're still slightly wet. The residual heat finishes them without overcooking. You want a custard-like texture, not the stiff yellow slabs you see at hotel buffets. This small detail makes a real difference in how much nutrition you actually absorb. 30 days of eating 5 eggs isn't a magic fix, but it's enough time to feel real shifts in how your body operates. Steadier energy, better focus, improved satiety, and a consistent supply of nutrients that most people don't get enough of. Eggs are simple, affordable, and have been fueling humans for thousands of years. The science that once demonized them has been quietly revised. What's left is one of the most complete and accessible foods available. If this helped you see eggs differently, subscribe and let me know in the comments. Are you team soft-boiled or scrambled? I'll see you in the next one.